Hi everyone, I'm Diana Palm. Have you ever wondered why spiritual practitioners struggle with abundance despite their gifts? Today we're going to talk about how childhood trauma may have really stunted your abundance, even though it enhanced your spiritual gifts, and how you can really combine those two to become a successful spiritual practitioner. The first thing I want to talk about is your chakras. So if you're unfamiliar with the chakra systems and how they relate to the energy in your body, then stay tuned, because it's very, very important that you understand a little something about chakras before we continue. For many of you spiritual practitioners out there, that would include witches, empaths, energy healers, psychics, mediums, and shaman. Here's what you need to know to reverse the impact of childhood trauma and how that directly relates to your own ability to make money. When you're a child and you experience traumatic events in your household, whether that be alcoholism, abuse, or even a very problematic divorce where your family's being separated and you feel ungrounded or uncertain about your safety, something happens to an empathic child that may actually cause or really accentuate their empathy. When you experience an unstable home life, or you're feeling instability or fear surrounding your security, your home, your family, your food, your money, you experience a wound associated with your root chakra. The root chakra is all about you being grounded in the physical. It actually has direct connections to the energy that you experience within a family or stable home life. So when you experience these things in your childhood, whether they happen directly to you or another member of the family that you witnessed or were impacted by, this can cause a wound around your root chakra. And what many empathic people do, not feeling safe to be in their physical body, they pull their energy up from their root chakra and begin to kind of live in their higher chakras. This is what causes them to be so empathic and so psychic. I see this all the time in my clients and students. So first, let me explain a short overview of the chakras. Your root chakra is found right in your tailbone. And this, like I said, has everything to do with your stability. This is your money. This is your home. This is your family. This is you feeling safe in the physical world. The chakras are approximately this far apart. So if you start in your root chakra area, the next one up would be just slightly below your navel. And this is your sacral chakra. This is the area where you experience pleasure and where you also may store sexual abuse and other fear patterns. So if you take your fingers again, placing it on your sacral chakra, you'll notice that that lands above your navel. And this is your solar plexus, where you feel empowered, where you can make decisions in the world, where you trust your own decision making, and where you know how to navigate your own life. Then we come up a little higher and we're into the heart chakra. And this is your ability to give and receive love. Many empaths are overgivers because they're still not feeling safe and they're not centered in a balanced energy within the heart. So empathic people often give and overgive until they feel depleted. From the heart, we move up to the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is how we express ourselves and how we speak our mind and how we stand up for ourselves. When you're in a very unsettled or unsafe environment, many empathic people cannot express themselves. Others may not let them express themselves, and so they close down their throat chakra as well. This leaves them with only two chakras left. One is here in the third eye. Now this chakra helps you perceive the future. It helps you read the environment. It helps you psychically link with everybody else that you're experiencing. And this is usually where an empath is very strong. And this is a skill they develop over a lifetime in order to feel safe. So when an empath enters a room, they are immediately scanning it for safety. They want to make sure that everybody in the room feels comfortable and safe. And so they're adjusting their own energy and behavior to moderate and stabilize the environment because they're used to feeling unsafe. So when an empath is doing this, they're exuding a lot of extra energy to bring comfort and nurturing and stability and safety to everybody around them. And this is why an empath's ability to read a room and be very psychic is a natural survival skill. Now we also have the crown chakra right on top of the head, and this is our direct link to the creator or God or source energy. energy. So empathic people tend to be very naturally connected to the divine and really have this energy running through them. They may find it very easy to connect with the angels, to ancestors, and just have a predisposition towards the spiritual. This is why empaths make phenomenal healers, mediums, and people that work with the public in any healing modality. The reason why it's so important for you to understand the chakras is because if you were one of those children who experienced a traumatic home life and you pulled yourself up out of your root chakra and really accentuated your 6th and 7th chakra for survival, you are most likely already working as a spiritual practitioner. However, you may find that you're struggling with money. You may also have problems speaking up or speaking in public. You may have problems in your heart where you're not receiving love, you're still overgiving. And you may not feel empowered to make really dynamic choices in your career or make big changes in your life. Furthermore, you may not know how to provide pleasure in your own life, how to experience joy and satisfaction because you're always looking for the next thing that you have to overcome or heal. And when it comes down to the root chakra, that's where your lack of money shows up and where your home life may be unstable. You may still be moving very often and not being able to put down roots, even though that's something that you long to do. This is another reason why empathic people tend to be very nomadic. It's through no fault of their own. It really stems from a childhood wound, but this causes one to not put down deep roots because they don't know how long they'll have where they will feel safe and fulfilled. So this causes the empath to follow the path of the healer, which based on history has been very nomadic, very overgiving, and highly intuitive. So many of you here on my channel are spiritual practitioners, and that is why it is very important for you to understand this so that you can reverse it. You are now a grown adult. You are now safe. It's important for you to come back into your body all the way down to your root chakra and to build those stable foundations in your life for you. Not only does this help you heal your childhood wounds, it will actually bring in massive resources from the work you do as a spiritual healer. Now, it's important to know that when you come back fully and you have that awareness and that intention and you do the work to open up your lower chakras and pull your energy back into them, you will not lose anything from the work that you've achieved through development of your 6th and 7th chakra. In fact, you'll find that you have a more balanced system where all your chakras are more in alignment, and you'll be able to move in the world in a much more empowered manner. And this is what I want for all of you empaths out there. I want you to all be able to use your healing abilities and your psychic and mediumship abilities while bringing in the money. This is the only field that I see where people really truly suffer financially, give and overgive of themselves, their time, their energy, and their expertise, and get paid so little. And that's why I'm making this video, because not only do I want to see more of you empower yourself and step into amazing careers for yourself that are fulfilling and rewarding, but also your work is truly needed. The collective needs you to stay active as a healer. And let's face it, if you cannot make enough money to support yourself, your career will be short-lived, and you'll probably end up going to do a 9 to 5 or only doing your spiritual work a short amount of time on the weekends or on the evenings, and that's just not enough. The world needs you, and you need to heal this wound. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're a spiritual practitioner of any type, let me know that down in the comments. Let me know what you do for work. I want to support you. I want to see you be the best you possible. I want to see you be very, very successful using your spiritual gifts for the benefit of the world. So let me know that down in the comments. And also let me know, now that you have this awareness, how you're going to implement the changes and the healing necessary to activate and heal your root chakra, bringing your energy back down into your body and really anchoring yourself, creating the stable foundations, giving yourself self-love, empowering yourself to make choices, receiving the love that you're worth, speaking up for yourself, maybe even providing healing through your words. I want to see how you're going to use all of these specific chakra traits to really enhance your own gifts in the world. world and enhance your own life and stability. Childhood trauma does not have to define you. It can refine you and refine your gifts and the way you show up in the world. If you would like a private session to start healing this energy, come back into your body and release those traumas from childhood, be sure that you set up a private session with me at www.dianapalm.com. I also have online classes in my spiritual academy to help you develop your mediumship skills. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.